the intros first.
Okay, well look, while y'all
and then you could just
while y'all do that, I'll boot it up, okay? And I'll join from there.
okay. We are live, guys. Okay, this is the Irish Podcast, episode 20. First of all, I want to say happy St. Patty's Day to everybody, to all my followers. You today are Irish because you follow the Titanfall Princess. So you are deemed Irish today. Anyway, this week for me I've been all over the place, honestly. Every time I get on damn Twitter or YouTube, okay, I have some damn Xbox fanboy complaining or Xbox people calling me a fangirl again or a flip-flopper, which I'm going to talk about some other time, but I just let you know how my week's been going. But enough about me. We're going to have the panel introduce themselves. So, let's see. Who wants to go first? All right, nobody going to go first? Young. I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna pick because you guys are too slow now.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I want to thank you guys for getting me almost to 160. Maybe we can get there by the end of tonight. Yes? No?
Maybe.
Yeah, but you guys are great. I might be streaming making some videos this weekend, so look out for that. Other than that, let's get into the podcast.
Okay, then we got Rambo.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Man, I'm the guy that, I guess been called a little bit of everything: a pony, a corporate slave, a X-bot, actually, which is kind of weird. I'm the guy with the big collection, and just got my 400s game in today, and so I'm going to be doing a video here soon showing off the whole collection.
Okay, I'm back. Nice.
Nice, very good. And then we got Demetrius, since you find out. Popping back in here.
Hey everybody, it's Lords of the Cliffs coming at you guys here with this awesome, great podcast. I was pissed off at first because Geek Squad fucked up my Alienware computer, but apparently they said they found my computer. They gave me the wrong computer. They gave me the computer that some other guy was supposed to get, and he told me to bring it back tomorrow, and they will go ahead and give me my actual computer brand new with the insurance, blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing better now, everyone. But at first I was very mad. And this computer is used. This computer can't even charge. Like,
okay, wait. Does that mean I gave that other guy your computer?
Yeah, that's what the guy said.
That dude ain't bringing it back.
Yeah, he's not bringing it back. So
he's like,
I know that. Bring that shit back. He ain't stupid.
I wouldn't.
He's like, yeah, man. They upgraded my shit for me, man.
But look, though, I paid. Okay, so the guy told me to bring this computer back, and they're going to give me another one at the store, brand new, with all the cool stuff that is going to come with it, what Alienware gives you, and all that. And they're going to give me a $50 gift card for apology for Best Buy. So
that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah. So
well, at least they're going to give you something. That's nice.
Best Buy's pretty good about taking.
Yeah, I mean, this is a $2,000 computer. You better give me something.
You know what you should do? They're gonna give you $50, but you should say you should add some perks in that goddamn computer since you had me go through all this shit.
Right.
And now I got my gas to come back.
Well, I guess I'll just play with it until in the morning, huh?
Yeah.
Start downloading some porn on it and stuff like that.
Fuck you.
When you give it back to the guy, be like, "Yep, man, it's loaded with porn."
Oh yeah, and it has a virus on it too. It's a used computer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay. Now, who else did it? Oh, we had J Dub in the house. J Dub, introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, it's your boy J Dub, aka Kratos, the god of PlayStation. Here with Titanfall Princess and the crew. Let's do this.
We do have one other person. They're rebooting their computer.
Oh,
they should be back.
I'm still here. Hey everybody.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, hey. Excuse me. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Emery. But y'all can call me Omega. My YouTube channel is Mega Gamer X1000. I don't really upload anything anymore, but I do have my piece on the industry, and I sort of like for my voice to be heard. And I was on Zaire's podcast one time, so I haven't been on too many podcasts.
So welcome aboard and have some fun.
Thank you very much, and I hope I'll become a permanent member.
Hey, we can work on that. We can work on that.
All right.
Okay. So let's move on. Okay. get ready for coming out and watching us. You know, I know some of you guys may be celebrating a holiday. I am. You know, I got all weekend to do that too. So,
There's a holiday.
but
today?
anyway,
St. Patrick's Day.
hey,
Oh,
I'm
You're
gonna catch
fired,
you
man.
now.
that was a joke.
You know what? No, I'm gonna call Best Buy because I'm gonna call Best Buy and say, you know what? Don't give me that $50 thing and give them a used one.
No, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna like, "No, you're not Dimitri." So,
Well, I'll pretend on the phone. No, let me stop.
you have a woman.
Anyway.
voice,
Well, supposedly I got a voice makeover, so I should be able to do it.
oh yeah, I heard that. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'll say there you go. So maybe I can. I don't know. But anyway, first topic. Okay, I'm only bringing this up only because it was asked for me on my live stream last night. Okay. Now, if you guys want to add to this, you can, but I'm only going to. People ask me to talk about it a little bit, so that's what I'm going to do. I even had some people tweet me on Twitter about it, about the BGST versus Weapon Wheels podcast.
Oh, Lord.
Now,
Oh,
my
that.
thoughts. Yeah, my thoughts, to be honest, okay, I personally don't care about it, okay? I run a small podcast, right? But right now, I just feel that BGST is trying to be opportunist, okay? Because I remember before on an episode of Xbox Nation where, Crap wanted me to even argue with too much food on air just for views. Now, last year, I noticed BGST wanted nothing to do with Weapon Wheels at all. But Weapon Wheels gets bigger. Not that they weren't big already. Their views are higher. They've always been higher than BGST, but they've even gotten bigger. Okay. Now it just seems like the BGST wants a part of the action, and that kind of bothers me because
Right.
it shouldn't happen like that. Okay. My thoughts is that I don't think Weapon Wheels podcast should have anything to do with anything, the crap Gamer thinks of or any of them people think of. You're doing your own thing. Leave it like that. I mean, there are lots of other podcasts that can be featured on Weapon Wheels, like Press Start and Throwdown and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, me even. If we're gonna go there, but let me stop. But anyway, you guys get my point. Why even waste the time on people that push the console war? Now, that's my thought on, and I got a new name for it. Big Guts, Small Testicle versus Weapon Wheels podcast. Anyone has anything to add to that?
Rack
Move
'em up.
on to you got to do that, don't you, Dimitri? I knew where it came from. You always do that. But if anybody wants to add anything to it, I mean, am I right or wrong for my thoughts that they should just not even bother? I mean, a lot of people said it was squashed already, but people asked me to talk about this.
I think that what needs
I'm
to
gonna
happen.
be honest because recently BGST they've been dry. You know what I mean? They've only been getting like 500 views per podcast now, and they do a podcast like freaking 3 times a week.
That's
And
no
now-
life. Sorry.
And now they want a slice of the pie after they slandered and lied about Weapon Wheel and everything.
Right. No, I get it.
I think they need
Anybody else?
Yeah, I think they need to
ahead.
actually meet up with what's his name? Black Bond's demands.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They need to unlock their. They need to
show them trophy scores and
show them accounts.
the game score. Yeah,
open them accounts up so we can all see that they actually play the damn games. What was the other one? Oh, show the $12,000 computer. I still want to see that damn $12,000 computer.
but who has their account like that? Who has their trophies?
There was one.
That's what I'm asking.
something-
What's the reason behind hiding your trophies and your gamer scores?
Because you don't play
What's the
games.
reason behind that? I mean,
Because they're
He-
fake ass gamers. That's
He did
why.
that. He did that whenever
games.
he did that whenever
Just
he
like
got
Crap
caught.
Gamer.
When he got caught, when Crap Gamer got caught stealing gameplay
videos.
footage,
Yeah.
he made everything private at that point. So that tells me that he's not playing.
But what you know what? I hate to cut you guys off because I'm on my computer messing around with stuff here. What kills me is even though people figure out that this guy is not a true gamer, he hides this, he hides that, he's stealing videos from different people.
Right.
Why are people following this guy still?
That's the crumb side, man. The
This
crumb
guy-
side.
Drama.
This guy
It's
has
all drama.
this guy should
Because they don't play games either.
right, but this like okay, so I was looking at
they play Twitter, man.
I'm
Right.
surprised. I'm honestly surprised that these guys haven't exposed Crap Gamer yet, like how they exposed the Mooch last year. Remember that?
No.
Yeah.
Everybody already knows everything about Crap Gamer. I mean, his name is.
They know everything about the Mooch. They got.
Yeah, they know. Well, they know everything about
they
Crap
got,
Gamer.
like, you know, where
His
he
stuff got
works, his
his
phone
stuff got
number,
put out too already.
his
I think that
contacts,
guy. I think that
everything.
guy knows voodoo or some shit.
No. You know what it is? Is he's been exposed so many times. It's like it's to the point where there's nothing else to say about the guy. Everybody knows his
Crap Gamer
stick.
just
Everybody
doesn't
knows
give a
what he's
fuck at this
doing.
point.
And he don't care.
there's no
Yeah, he
point
doesn't
of-
care. So
No,
I
but see,
mean,
Crap Gamer though did the smart thing though. Whenever
think
he was
about it.
being exposed, he didn't talk about it at all. He just acted
Yeah.
like it never even happened,
Right.
and
But
it
think,
just
what's
blew
the-
over.
What's the point of exposing Crap Gamer? He has literally nothing to lose.
exactly.
No, he don't.
Well, this is the Titanfall Princess's point. Why would the Weapon Wheel podcast, something that's doing bigger and better things, what do they have to gain by doing anything with BGST? They have nothing to gain in
The only thing
everything.
thing
And
it would do-
Heartache and Black Bun said it perfectly. You are who you hang around. If you hang around with trash, you're gonna become trash. So why would you even do that? Yes, those guys could have Crap Gamer and Zaire and them on there. They could expose them, but at the end of the day, that would be one episode. It would get a lot of views, and then after that, guess what? BGST would probably get some of the followers of Weapon Wheel because the guys want to go and check
Right.
references and stuff like that. It's not worth it.
Right. Because
It's not worth it. It shows the desperation of BGST
though.
though.
Podcast is spotlight, and try and regain some of they think glory they had,
Yeah. And think about it. BGST is not the same members that it once was. So it's definitely desperate now. You don't have the Mooch there. You don't have Showstopper there.
They got
There's just there's a bunch of guys that are
All right, let's go back to that. It's something I said last night. You just brought up a good point, Jay.
Mhm.
Two things that happened when it came to Weapon Wheels podcast. Okay, when maybe a little over a year ago, when Showstopper went on Weapon Wheels to give his opinion on Xbox or whatever, what happened? He got ousted and thrown out of BGST.
Yeah.
They brought it back for a little bit, but he what? What do you have to yes the boss crap to get back in there? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And then I was in a comment section when they had somebody on there. Okay.
Really?
I want to hear what the guy had to say. Okay. And I want to see if people were going to agree with this guy. He was an Xbox guy. I want to shit for that because I was just in a comment section and I made one comment to the guy who was an Xbox guy. And I still got shit for that.
Yeah.
You now want to be on Weapon Wheels when people that were associated with you over a year ago, you ousted, you gave shit to, but now you guys want to be on there.
I say instead of doing a podcast together, how about they pick a central game and they reverse each other?
Or hey look.
See, I mean, we can do one PlayStation game, one Xbox game, and then they set up a 4 versus 4.
Yeah, a tournament. It could be Killer Instinct. It could be Street Fighter or something like that. And
see what happens.
Who's the real gamers are? I mean, that's basically.
If we do something like that, if y'all got more to comment, it's over for everybody. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, don't play Mortal Kombat with me. You'll lose. But Street Fighters, I'll lose. I'm just saying.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about Weapon Wheels and.
I know. I was just joking on that. But
I know he has to throw his 2 cents in there. He has to be a clown.
Oh hey.
No, but
I'm Titanfall
Go ahead.
Princess.
Go ahead.
Hey, I don't know if you've given your opinion on this yet, but what's your opinion about Colin Moriarty leaving Kind of Funny Games and how Greg Miller threw him under the bus?
I didn't hear a word you said. You're so low, and I'm even got one ear plugged.
Yeah, he's just asking. He's asking about Greg and Colin.
and how Greg Miller threw Colin Moriarty under the bus from Kind of Funny Games.
I don't think anybody should throw anybody under the bus. They need to clean out their own backyard before they start throwing people under the bus.
Who are these people that he's speaking of?
The Kind of Funny crew, you know, the guys that used to be with
Podcast Beyond from IGN, and then they broke off and they made Kind of Funny Podcast. They're PlayStation fanboys, or well, proposed to be.
I think they're just PlayStation fans.
For me, if people want to act, see, that's the thing. They're creating more drama. We don't need no more drama. You know what I'm saying? We need to straighten out the shit that's out there in the community, or to try to. We don't need to straighten it out. We need to help redirect the people away from the bullshit and let them come to the real side, the gaming side.
Yeah.
Get them away from that bullshit side, that crumb side, that nasty shit, that fucking, fanboyism, that drama shit.
That's
gaming people.
That's gonna be really hard because
I
most
thought
of
we
them
were-
live off of that crumb side and
Well,
drama
that's why I
side.
say when you're on the crumb side, I mean, your fan base, and this is the worst thing about it if you're doing YouTube. Once you gain a toxic fan base by doing toxic things and toxic videos and
You can't
drama,
leave.
you have to keep that up.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to keep that up. People are going to be looking forward to when's the next drama coming, when's the next big argument, fight, and stuff like that. And
Right.
the guys never leave. And then when you're trying to straighten out your channel and do things positive, you get no views.
The fuel feeds the fire, essentially.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, just look at. I mean, I'm not going to be talking negative about like Blackbot and stuff, but I mean, look at Blackbot. He got involved with the crumb side. His channel grew for a while, and then all of a sudden it's basically sitting around 26,000 kind of steady. So I mean, you only get to a certain point with the crumb side, and then you just top out.
And I think that's why Hard 8. I mean, he said this all along. He said, "Look, I tried to give you guys gameplay, gaming. I tried to give you, the straight and narrow stuff, but you guys don't watch it. You guys don't like it. But when I'm arguing with somebody, when I'm fighting with, Crap Gamer or exposing Zaire or something like that, you guys, the ratings are through the roof. So
Yeah.
that's what I mean. When once you start with the toxic stuff, that becomes your base, and it's hard to shake that.
It is.
Yep.
It is.
And
It is.
it seems like you have to always have some drama going on just for your channel to
Even if it's
thrive.
just a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit.
That's the reason why I won't. That's the reason why I won't do it. I mean, I'll do the like the guy that I exposed, like the Alpha Fox Warfare, where he reviewed games but he didn't ever play them.
Yeah.
I'll do that, but I mean, as far as like if he had done like say if he had like, because he doesn't have a YouTube channel, but if he did some sort of reply video,
Yeah.
I would have dropped it and just moved on, because like I don't, it doesn't bother me like that they do a reply, because I don't get into the whole back and forth thing. But if you do something stupid, then I will draw attention to it.
Well, and it goes back to look at Crap Gamer. Exposing that guy does nothing but it makes his ratings go up. Think about it. He was caught stealing other people's footage. He was caught not gaming. He was caught just doing any and everything under the sun. And yet his fan base seems to grow from the toxic stuff. People, that base is just, it's a toxic base, and that's what they want.
Yes.
Crap Gamer is giving them what they wanted. So I mean, I can't really knock the guy's hustle for what he's doing. He's just giving people what they want, and yeah, they're the crumb side, and that's a bad place to be to me. But it is what it is.
You know
Yeah,
what?
unfortunately.
To be a gamer in this community, it's like being ashamed to be a gamer. I just don't understand that. Like when you hear the word being a gamer, you think of fun, nerdy stuff, chilling out, having fun. When you hear the word gamer now, you think of high school. Like why are we acting like high school people, man? Like this is video games, man.
Good question.
This is not me cheating on Shaniqua or some shit, and then Shaniqua's sister-in-law figures out I cheated on her, so she's gonna go tell her Shaniqua's homegirl that I cheated. It shouldn't be like that. That's what it feels like. Everyone just wants to be messy.
They're trying to turn
over
gaming
video
into
game.
like a reality TV show, or
right?
something like
Yeah,
that.
like that's what it is.
they just love the drama. You know, they eat it the fuck up.
And
what's
then
up,
those
man.
are the same people who ask what is wrong with the gaming community, but they're
You're
not
what's
in
wrong
the
with
gaming
community
Exactly.
But see, that's what bothers me.
You're the toxic side who's spraying the lies and the slanders, and then you want to go back to Weapon Wheel podcast and you want to beg them to be on their show to get a slice of the pie. No, fuck off and stay in your little corner with the dunce hat, bitch.
But
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I would do if I was Weapon Wheel? If I was
What was that?
BG and Heart 8 and Bun, I would get BGST on my show
And
for that
expose them for the
first
they are.
expose their ass and then tell them to
Wait.
fuck off. That's what I would do.
Right. Tell them to
Yeah,
get
but
All the
but-
views come to your
and that
channel.
we don't
and then,
need them.
But the thing is, though, getting them on there is ridiculous. You know, I don't think they're going to get that.
The only problem with that is like what everybody said. I mean, because it's okay. I'm Titanfall. I'm not bringing him up for a reason. I mean, for this reason, but I'm just giving him an example.
Who?
This guy named Rags. I'm sure y'all have
Right.
He does, but we're not talking.
Exactly.
Okay, we're not talking. But we're not talking about him in general. We're just talking about the type of content he does.
You still buy a PC.
If you look at, if you look at what he
PC is better than everything. PC is
Lord,
better. Look, PC. Yeah, right.
if you look at his channel and the type of content he does, every single person that he showcases inside of his videos, they get tons of subscribers.
See, that's the thing I don't get about drama. You're there trying to put somebody else down, but in the end, you end up helping them more than you ever thought you would.
Subscribe. Yeah, they subscribe to him because they're hate subscribers. They basically want to see what stupid the thing they're going to say next.
Well, and that was the whole premise. That's the whole premise behind Mooch. Was the reason people tuned in was to see what kind of rant he was going next.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you know what else? Like every time I go on one of Zaire's or Next Gen's videos, I always see like somebody in the comments who's like the cooch or the mooch, like just making fun of the fact that guy even existed and did what he did,
The trolls, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody just stated that. I'm not sure because a couple of you guys were talking at the same time. Stated how that some people do videos and people get subscribers off of them or followers. That is actually true because people tried to diss me and say I did things that I didn't do. They came and checked out my shit and don't even listen to them anymore because they said, wow, they totally lied on you. You got excellent content. Some of your shit is funny as hell. And you do those crazy ass basement videos. You do this, you do that, you stream, you do podcast. I thought you was somebody totally different. I disliked you from jump before I even looked at your shit, but I had to come and check it out. They peeked that person into who you are, and now they follow me.
But you know
and
what?
See, that's because.
But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something about that before I cut you off. I don't understand why people believe word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to go see it for yourself, dude. Like if someone tells you a game sucks, you know. I mean, okay, the game, like, just say, like, I'm gonna give an example, a small example. Okay, a game like Recore, I know the game sucks. I mean, it looks terrible. I mean, I have it. 3. Right. Well, that game does suck. You know what I'm saying? Those games generally are shitty. But I'm gonna say something. You don't always have to take people's word for it. You know, you can always go look at it for yourself. It's called do your fucking research before you say anything. That, like, for me, like anytime someone tries to debate me when it comes to anime or Dragon Ball Z or anything like that, I tell them before you try to debate me on any kind of anime or Dragon Ball Z, give your fucking facts to me before you say anything, because I will school your ass when it comes to anime and Dragon Ball Z. But when it comes to you, how can they sit there and say, oh, I don't like TitanFallPrincess because so-and-so. So how in the hell you don't like her? Because what's-his-face said this about... So you didn't use it but your fucking brain to go look it up for yourself?
See, but those people...
You're a fucking drone.
No, what I'm saying is he said he felt like a complete jackass because he knew this person for so long and he never realized that they would lie. He actually thought that they did their homework and come to find out that they didn't. He said, so how many other people have he lied about and done this shit too?
That's because those people are forced to be mad just because of some title that they think is the best, or for some higher person telling them things that aren't true. And
But see, there's a thing though. I don't tell people take my word for it. I said this is what I feel.
Right.
This is what I see. Check it out for yourself. I would never tell anybody. I say I would recommend it if you like this type of game. This is what you're gonna get.
But
Oh, they
here's
can't.
the thing:
Oh, people
when you
like
try
people like
to
that can't handle opinions.
when you try to argue with someone, you got to realize
They can't.
they will
process
always
opinion.
retreat back to, oh, this is
Exactly.
my opinion versus fact. They'll state something like it's fact, but once you expose them with the true facts, they'll say, well, this is my opinion of it. So you can't bring an opinion to a fact fight. You just can't.
No, but they can't differ between their opinion and fact. They think that their opinion is fact, but it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then what is up with trolls, man? Why that shit is just why everyone just can't be for real?
I have no idea
Like,
because
where does this shit come
they
from?
get on my goddamn nerve.
Like everyone wants to be a troll all the time. Like everyone wants to go in people comments and say fuck Sony, Xbox, and blah 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 blah. It is just like you could tell Xbox is just like a bad console. I mean, Xbox is not a bad console, but you could tell the fan base is stupid. You got to be a troll to prove your point.
The fan base makes it out to be worse.
Speaking
than
of
it really
trolls,
is.
They
Guys.
do it because it gives them more joy than actually playing games
All
they
right,
don't
guys,
have.
speaking of trolls, I got to put this out because it's my podcast and a name was brought up, and I want to make sure nobody tries to do something and try to say I said something I didn't say because I got witnesses, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't have an issue with rags, okay?
Oh no.
The issue
Oh,
the issue I have is with the people that were following him that kept coming and trolling me and calling me names and acting a fool.
Like
It's
his
the
fucking followers.
That's exactly. That's the biggest thing
Yeah,
about
Nothing to do with
Rags.
him.
Yeah,
He did not see. That's the thing. He people think that he could, he can control everybody. No, if somebody listens to something somebody says and they like that person, they're gonna go troll somebody. It doesn't mean that they sent them there,
Oh
and
no,
that's what people understand. Exactly.
he
That's what
actually
people understand.
Rags actually
He did
does
not
every
send-
time, but tells people not to, but they still do. Because you
That's
can't
my point
control
exactly.
200,000 people.
That's why I don't have an
But you
issue with
know-
him. He did not do that to me.
Right.
The people that followed him did.
You know what?
So there's a
you know what
difference.
though? I like Rags to a certain degree. Like some of the videos I watched him when he talks
But
about
then
how,
sometimes he just gets fucking ignorant.
right. Sometimes he does, but sometimes he kind of get me, okay, yeah, I probably should just go to PC and see what's the difference. That's why I
Like, the
got my
thing is,
Alienware because I was
like-
curious. But some of the stuff what I don't like is some of the things he says that how this one guy was saying like, okay, if I get like a gaming PC, blah blah blah, then if I just get a PC and I get a low budget PC, then I could just use that to build up or whatever he said, and some other guy counteract that. I was thinking to my head, I said, okay, if I'm buying a gaming PC, I'm not going to buy a gaming PC that is going to run just as well as a fucking PS4 because that's dumb. I might as well just buy a PS4 then.
Because you want to get a premium.
But I think the reason why he says that is, and because we talk a lot about the PC thing, and I think the reason why a lot of people say that is because a lot of people use money as the issue.
Right.
But I mean, if you have the money for a PS4 and you build a PC with like basically PS4 graphics, you're still spending around the same amount of money.
Right.
So
Okay.
I mean, so you see what I'm saying? So I mean that's the reason why they say if you want to start with a budget PC, which would be like a PS4 level graphics, then you can do
Then
that
go
and then
for it.
build up.
Yeah.
That I have no issue with that. Yeah, that makes sense. But see, me like if I'm getting a gaming PC,
I went all out, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all out.
I
I'm
spent
not gonna
$1,800
build.
on mine,
If I don't have the money for it right then, and I'm not gonna waste my money buying parts. Fuck all that. That's why I went and just said, you know what? I'm just gonna buy me an Alienware. Give me a badass Alienware. I don't care about getting a desktop. I don't care about all that. I just want to grab something I can go with. That's why I got this Alienware, even though I got the wrong Alienware. But you get my point.
Yeah, I went all out with mine.
You'll get that fixed tomorrow. Don't worry. You'll get
Right.
that fixed tomorrow.
I went all out with mine to spend $1,800 on mine. So
Right.
it was my first build ever.
Well,
too.
I just wanted to put that out there. I just
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
people to know, since because his name was brought up, I don't have no issue with the man. All right, I don't. Problem I had was
Yeah, I
with
think-
people that because he said something, decided to come and mess with me and call me. I mean, they did call me some nasty ass shit and stuff, but he didn't do it. So why should I be mad at him when he didn't do it?
And the thing is, all of his.
And I'm not gonna do that.
Like Jay, he blocks all of his followers, and then they wonder why he blocks them. It's
Who
because
blocks who?
you know, Jay Tech TV.
Oh, you God, man.
Yeah,
I heard he's a PSN fanboy though. That's what I've heard. I heard he dick sucks everything. He's like the crap gamer on PlayStation. That's what I've heard. I never watched his content like that.
He kind of is, but then he also plays all his games on easy. So he beat the last of us on easy.
Okay,
wait. Okay,
enough of the fanboy stuff. Let's get out of that. We got some topics. So let's get back into gaming, guys.
Right.
All right. Now, the next topic, okay, it's a big topic about PlayStation Now will now have PS4 games on it, and you will be able to play them on the PC. Now, for me, okay, it don't matter to me, okay, but I saw Xbox fanboys say that this is the end of PlayStation.
They were posting like crazy.
Wait, what?
All right, but listen, but wait a second. Let me. I ain't done yet.
Okay.
But
Okay. All right.
I have yet to hear one of them talk about the actual difference. Okay, PlayStation Now is streaming with input lag. They don't understand that. Xbox games on PC are the actual Xbox games released.
Okay.
The same day. Wait a minute. Let me finish. The same day with better settings, better graphics. You own custom settings. Okay. You even have Xbox Live on PC already. There is a difference between the two. Okay. How can they say it's the end of PlayStation? They cannot. So now I'm opening up. What are your thoughts? And I do, Demetrius, you're gonna jump in my ear immediately. I know that shit.
I'm gonna jump on this one because I did a video.
Oh, okay.
I did a video about that.
I got a bunch of damn hate from the damn PlayStation.
All right, wait a second. Somebody else go first. Okay.
The PlayStation fans jumped all over me because if you can play a game, no matter how it's played, whether it's through emulation or through streaming or through native, if you can play it without playing it on the console itself, it is not an exclusive anymore. It does not matter if it's streaming with input lag, if it's native with custom settings, if it's
I saw you on Twitter about that.
If it's emulated, it is not an exclusive. But who gives a shit? I mean, we're talking about a console base that has 60 million people. Obviously, that there's 60 million people there. The PC guys that will never, ever buy a PS4 are going to be the ones that are going to subscribe to this because of the fact they can now play some of the games. The people that have a PC and a PS4 will continue to buy the games on the PS4 because that's going to be the better version of the game. You're going to get the 1080p, you're going to get the 1440p, you're going to get the 1800p upscaled to 4K if you have a Pro. You're going to get all this better stuff on the PS4. So the only thing this is going to benefit is just a few PC gamers out there that just refuse to buy a console whatsoever. And most generally, I doubt those people will even do it.
Rambo, that was my point. But on Xbox, it's different.
Oh, well, yeah, it's definitely different.
Pissed off. They're getting pissed off.
That's what they don't. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's just that.
All right, go ahead, keep preaching. I
just get tired of hearing all the PlayStation like fanboys or whatever talking about that. We still it's not losing exclusives. It is because if you don't need a PS4 in your home to play these games, therefore you can't call them exclusive.
Yeah, but you also got it. But you hold on. But I'm gonna actually counteract that.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. That is true to a certain degree because at the end of the day, that's still a Sony's game. That's still owned by Sony. They still have the rights to that game.
Well, yeah, regardless of who owns it. Let me ask you this: whenever you look at the definition of a multi-platform game, it says a game that can be played on more than one platform. That's the only definition. By definition, that is a multi-platform game at that point.
Yeah, well, that's a very broad definition at that, you know?
It still doesn't matter.
Well, okay, check this out. If that's the case, there is no such thing as exclusives anymore because you can play freaking Mario Brothers on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Right.
So guess what? If you're going to use that logic, There's no such thing as exclusives anymore.
Because if you stop to think about it,
it's not the same though. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
I'm
not saying it's the same. I'm not saying it's the same. I'm saying that as far as
the argument is dumb.
The definition of the multi-platform game is the fact of playing it on more than one platform.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Xbox games. Okay, on PC when they release them on Steam, okay, Microsoft doesn't get paid for that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They get 40%.
That is a well, yeah, you can say that. Because of the whole Windows license. Yeah, that's
no. They get
because they're the one who published the game.
They get whenever Steam only gets 33% of the games that.
The point I was trying to make is it's you're going into somebody else's store. You're coming into my store to buy it. So therefore, it's my product more than it is yours. Okay, that I was just kind of making that point.
It's really not though. It's 66% Microsoft's and 33% Steam's.
But I'm still getting
that's how the profit breaks down.
But you got to remember that means though. But I'm still getting a cut out of it too.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, definitely. Yeah. I mean, Steam's definitely going to get a cut out of it. Just same as like PlayStation gets a cut out of like Ubisoft's games.
Right. But like all I was saying was that that means like just go back to what Jay was saying. Technically, like that means no other games is exclusive. And just like I was telling the Xbox guys, I can play my fucking Quantum Break on my PC if I wanted to. When I get my Alienware fixed and everything. Right. Once I get my Alienware fixed, I'm gonna go play Quantum Break on fucking PC just to understand that my Alienware is stronger than an Xbox One.
Well, let me ask you this: Does having a game day and date on the PC when it drops on the Xbox One, does that not count for anything? Versus,
I think it.
Sony, you may have to wait a year or two before you're able to get an old game on.
I think it definitely helps. I think it definitely helps. The thing is, though, is that if
you talking about being like, wait a minute, you're saying like before the game gets on that platform, like you're talking about like a time exclusive.
Well, that's
probably what's going to end up happening with Sony and the PlayStation Now. But here's the thing, okay? We can wrap this up by saying nobody bought or subscribed to PlayStation Now prior to this, and the same amount of people are not going to subscribe to it after this. Nobody wants to play a subpar version of streaming service that's now. I wish the service was perfect in where it really needs to be, then yes, then that just may be the future. That may be where PlayStation 5 and 6 go. But right now we're not there, and I just don't think it's a big deal. I think
y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me.
I think what's going on.
Guys, one second. Somebody just popped in, which is one of the normal members of the podcast. He's late, but I just want to introduce him. And yes, we can hear you, Mr. Porter Rock.
Get that noise, man.
Oh shit! The little sound effects not working.
Everybody's waiting for you. Come on,
damn! The sound effects not working. Anyway, hey, what's up, people? What's up? Hey, sorry I'm late.
Just got here at the right time, man.
All right, hey, okay. I already see the topic is already getting heated. All right, let me. Can I make my point, or is everybody still talking?
Go ahead. All
right, let's start off with it. All right, we cannot be hypocrites. I want to start off with that. We cannot go there. We can't. We cannot talk shit about Xbox fanboys, and then we turn around and use the same tactics they did. We can't. We have to own it. We have to man up. We have to do shit like adults, and we have to take it. We have to take our lumps too. We gotta be honest. That's what separates us from fanboys. Is speaking the truth. All right. Now we could talk about the quality of how these games play. We could talk about what's the preferred platform to play these games. We could even talk about that really not that many people is even going to bother. We could talk all that. But the fact is, PS4 games, right, as they go on PS Now, are multi-plat. Because you don't need a PS4 to play them. I get the whole cloud thing. I get that the service sucks. I get that it's 720p 30 frames. But at the end of the day, if a gamer chooses to boot up his PC, download PS Now, pay the $19 a month, and beat Uncharted 4, he or she beat Uncharted 4 on PC without a PS4 in the house. I know it sucks or whatever. It's Sony's decision. They made the choice. For months, we thought that Sony wasn't going to go down this route because the PS4 is killing it. But apparently, we're not seeing the numbers or something. They're seeing something.
Well,
you know,
look,
Sony and Microsoft are seeing something in the PC spectrum, and we don't.
Why
see
is everybody? What? But you know what? To cut you off, Puerto Rico, I don't want to. I don't want to cut you off because you're very intelligent. But I don't understand what is. Okay, I get Microsoft and I get their logic of why doing everything to PC because they're not doing so well. That's the only reason why games are going to PC.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Because if Xbox One was another way, the other side of the foot, there's no fucking way that Quantum Break will.
Okay, wait. I gotta stop you there for a second. There would be because you're talking about Satya not whatever the hell his last name is.
Nadella.
Yeah, you're talking about him. He doesn't. He's running Microsoft completely different than what anybody else has ran it. He wants everything in that company ran as a service. He would have put those games on PC no matter what.
Yeah, here's another thing people don't.
If it would have been an 80 million console sold right now, you'd be able to play.
he's looking at it as a
Here's
business
another thing.
first and
Here's another-
foremost.
Yeah, here's another thing people don't understand about Microsoft. They restructured themselves. Everybody thinks that Xbox part of the entertainment division. There is no entertainment division.
No.
That's gone. It's more personal computing, right?
Right.
And that personal computing, the head of that personal computing is Windows 10.
Because at the end of the day, Xbox is still a computer too.
Well, hold up. It's called personal computing, headed by Windows 10 OS. Under Windows 10 OS, you got the phone, the mobile division, you got Surface, you got peripherals, and you got the Xbox division.
Yep.
So the Xbox division is actually a subdivision of personal computing. So Phil Spencer's not even the main boss on that. He answers up. He not even Nadia. Nadia's fucking Microsoft. There's a boss above Phil Spencer, and I don't know his name, but he's the one that runs the personal computing division. So this dude is making sure Surface, peripherals, mobile phone, and Xbox support Windows 10. They support Windows 10. All those 4 divisions support Windows 10. And that's what's going on. It's about Windows 10. Phone, devices, peripherals, Surface tablets, Xbox. They're all devices.
Hey,
that's what they all are.
Hey, look, if you don't mind, I want to put in my 2 cents. Hey, look, if you guys don't remember, a couple of years ago, Sony put in a lot of money to buy the streaming company, Gaikai.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been investing PlayStation Now into. And you know, all of Sony's other divisions have been failing. And you know, right now, PlayStation and like maybe even their TV brands and their cameras, you know, that's the only thing that's keeping them afloat. So you know, they're doing what's best for business. And you know, they did say that it was possible that the PlayStation 5 wouldn't be a physical console, that would be like, you know, in the cloud, you know. But this is just the direction that gaming is headed in, you know, and the industry is about to be in for another major shift, and you can feel it trembling throughout the games industry. Even GameStop can feel it with like the announcement of the Game Pass, you know.
But you know what? Though, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'd hate to cut you off. If gaming is really becoming more like a virtual instead of digital, instead of physical, it's going to be more of digital, and it's going to be more like a leading towards PC. Like I'm just going to say like a little paradox.
Then that means we're going to have less control.
Right. But hold on. Wouldn't it make more sense to actually just like I'm gonna throw rags in there for everybody? Wouldn't it kind of make sense to just go buy a gaming PC so you won't have to have that, you know, have that kind of issue? No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's a fully 100% fact. I don't want anyone to say, "Oh, that's not true." No,
I fully see what the PlayStation Now. Here's what I see. What's going to happen?
They're future proofing the PlayStation brand.
They are going to put this on there to see what the interest is with the PC market. If the interest is high, you are going to see a PlayStation Store open up on the PC, where the games are going to run native on the PlayStation Store, just like Steam. It's going to be a storefront.
So what you think? Sooner or later, consoles are going to become obsolete, and everything.
I think you're going to have both. You're going to have both.
They can coexist.
I think consoles. I think the console manufacturers are eventually, like how Microsoft is doing, they're trying to migrate to PC slowly but surely.
No. They're not trying to migrate to PC. They're trying to get part of the PC money from the PC gamers.
They're trying to do both.
what it is that you're going to see a consoles instead of having like a console that like right now that is all about power and about well, maybe not even about, it's going to be about power still, but instead of having about like all this physical media and stuff, these
It's going to be more about
stores,
accessibility.
it's going to be more just about digital storage. It's going to go on. You're going to be able to download it into your little hard drive that on your console, but they're still going to have consoles. They'll still have consoles because people will still prefer to have the ease of use of consoles over the PC.
This is going to fail, and I'm going to tell you why, okay? Out of all these generations of gaming, we've always had hardware, a piece of physical hardware that we could just go to the store, buy a game, come home, play it. If these guys are trying to merge us with the PC or to the streaming, to the cloud and stuff like that, it's gonna fail, man. It's gonna fail. Look what happened to the Xbox the beginning of the generation. They failed because they tried some new stuff and the gamers was like, no, we don't want that.
They failed because they were trying to take too much control.
Well, this is leading to the same thing, though. It's all leading to the same thing. It's DRM.
Let's look at this.
We have okay. Wait.
You can't control what somebody. You can't control what the consumer wants.
Okay,
You can't tell. Wait,
Okay.
guys. You can't tell a consumer where to play, what to play, and how to play. That's just like these people on YouTube doing the same thing. You gotta have both out there to let people choose. It's just like you have several different types of cars out there. You can't put everything on PC and say, well, that's if you want to play games, that's where you got to play.
That's not what they're doing.
Guys, look, wait.
That's not. They will have everything on PC eventually, but the thing is, that's not going to be the only place you're going to be able to get it.
Man, if you'd allow me to butt in for a second, okay. Look. All right. All forms of media have an evolutionary chain. Like, look at music. Like, CDs became obsolete. Like, the App Store became a thing. Like, look at movies. You can stream them now on Netflix. It's not a matter of we want it to be physical. It's a matter of the fact that it's inevitable and it's slowly but surely happening.
But that's not what I was talking about.
No,
I was talking about playing console versus PC.
But the thing is, though, is
I was talking about the streaming and the digital only service thing that like we were going on about before.
But Nancy, there'll always be a console. The only thing is it'll be different because you won't have a physical game to put in. You'll just be running a digital game.
Well, I would say this: you'll always have a console.
I'm a collector. See, that's what goes against what people who love.
It doesn't. Trust me, I am too. I just got my 400th game in the mail today.
Understand this. There'll always be a console until generation after generation, the new generation of gamers don't want consoles.
Yeah,
so then we become dinosaurs.
Look,
remember when CDs first came out, people didn't like it.
All my games digitally, man.
I know, but remember when CDs first came out, people didn't like it because they didn't have the authentic sound of a vinyl record. Yeah. Guess what? It didn't matter. The easier use of a CD took over. And then eventually CDs went away.
My main thing
but gaming is such a different industry, and we're trying to. And I get what you're saying. I do agree to a certain point. But as a gamer, yeah, you can call us a dinosaur or whatever. If Microsoft and Sony does go this way, Nintendo, I'm telling you, they're going to win a shitload of business because people will rebel.
They're not going to rebel. Bro, they're not gonna rebel. They're not gonna rebel.
Look, everybody said the same thing whenever
Microsoft and Sony is gonna go digital. Nintendo is gonna do the exact same thing.
Listen, you can't rebel if you don't have an alternative. What you gonna do? Stop gaming?
When
Nintendo's not gonna do that. Nintendo's way too different.
When iTunes came out, everybody said everybody's gonna rebel. Nobody's gonna be purchasing digital. Now, how do you tell me? Do you walk around with a Walkman anymore, a CD Walkman anymore? Do you walk around with your music and your digital?
That's just remember at the end of the day, look at it this way. Regardless of how the game is transmitted, whether it's physical, digital, whatever, it's the end user experience. That's all it comes down to. Is you grabbing a box with a controller playing a game, whether it's on the cloud or digitally downloaded, it's still the end user experience.
Just because every game
if video games go to an app, if all video games just become an app, again, people are just going to go out and just buy a PC and call it a day.
But see, that's
not even true.
No, but
either.
look,
but
look,
here's
really
the
true
thing.
either.
That's exactly what I was saying earlier before.
But there's still going to be
But
competing
look, that really-
platforms. Just look at like Origin and Uplay. Like, you know, they are separate entities from Steam, you know?
But here's the thing, myself personally, Steam, I don't know if I think it has something to do with Netflix and Hulu and all these people starting this movie streaming shit. Now I understand Netflix and Hulu got their own personal thing, and that's how they became successful. You don't have to leave your home and go to Walmart, go to Best Buy, go to Target, or
And
go
pick
to
up a Blu-ray or a DVD.
or go to
You can
shit
just sit on
stop.
your ass and pay for
Right,
it.
right, but you know, hear me out. Okay, yeah, but hear me out. Yeah, like you said, so you could just sit down. Like me, I got my income tax check yesterday, so you know what time it was for me. $4,000. You know what time it was for me to get my kids some clothes and get me some video games. All I did was got my ass on my PlayStation 4, bought me some couple Japanese games, and bought me some Xbox One games. And I didn't leave the couch. I set my black ass right here and did this shit. And do I think that's cool? Yes, because I don't have to leave the house and do anything. But I still kind of like physical copies, but I haven't bought a physical disc in like probably over in some months. I don't even remember the last time I even bought a physical copy of any game. And a lot of people are very lazy too. So when I went to Best Buy, yesterday, this one guy, he was helping me get a 4K TV, another one, because I got a LG 4K TV. It was about $1,200. I went and bought that one, and it came on a soundboard. But anyways, this guy was telling me that the guy that worked at Best Buy, he was telling me the only thing he ever buys is digital. He doesn't buy physical copies. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go to Best Buy, he said people don't even buy physical copies at that Best Buy store. People just ask, do you have a download code for it? Do you have the download code for it? You know, he said a lot of people have been asking that. No one asks.
Here's the thing. If we look at this, all right, and I understand, like, listen, the last couple of games I bought were physical. So I'm not here to advocate for digital. I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm just saying from the perspective of the company, if they could still sell games without worrying about making hardware, that's what they're gonna head towards.
Because they
don't want to spend millions on hardware anymore. Because that's manufacturing, that's shipping, that's possible losses. They're fighting for market share. They don't want to do that no more when there's already devices out there in people's homes to take advantage of. Now, I know people's like, I don't like PC because, you know, the drivers and all this shit. The only missing key, when you think about it, a PS4 is a PC. It has a GPU, a RAM, and a CPU
environment. That's
the
all
only,
you do.
the only difference is the OS. So if Sony is able to make an application where it does the same thing as the PS4, where it takes care of all your digital downloads, all the updates, all the drivers, it pretty much makes it seamless. Where it's no different than a console. That is the missing piece.
Okay,
and people won't have an issue with it.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, because here's something that I thought the exact same thing. Well, I bought my GPU, GTX 980 Ti. Put that in. It comes with a little program. It opens up or whatever. It pretty much brings in all the games that are all your games into there, so that way you can do custom settings right from the thing. The thing is, though, is that every single you're talking about driver updates. Driver updates, it pops up on your PC, and it doesn't. It's not a driver update for each game. If there's say if a new game comes out today. The thing will pop up on the right-hand corner of your screen. You'll say driver update, and you just click it. It'll download within seconds, and you're good to go on every single game. You don't have to worry about all these things that you used to have to worry about. I mean, it's almost exactly like it is on PS4. When you log in and you see you have an update and it hasn't downloaded because you didn't put automatic updates, you click the thing, it starts updating. Guess what? You just did the driver update.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on this little shitty
exact same damn thing.
You know what? I was on this little Rambo. I was on this little this shitty ass Alienware that ripped me off with. I logged into my Steam. Skyrim is on here, and it had to update. This shit happened in a couple seconds. So I see your point. It's not hard to download
it's the exact same thing as the consoles. It just right. I mean, it didn't used to be. It used to be where you had it was a lot of headache going around looking for driver updates and everything for the game, and then all this stuff. It ain't like that anymore. It's gotten a whole lot more seamless.
Right. So PC is trying to become more user friendly and still keep that PC feeling. Yes. So I think in the next I'm not saying is a guaranteed true fact, but sometimes when I look at PC gamers, not the fanboy ones though, but the ones who sit there and say, hey, you know what, sooner or later, I think it's best to go to PC. I'm not saying I'm leaning towards PC, but I think the next 3 or 4 years from now, I think PC will probably be the better option than actually buying the console, because you can always upgrade this thing and you can always have that same shit as what Xbox One and PS4 is offering. I mean, if I can upgrade my PC every year to be even better than this fucking console, and then I still get all the Xbox One games with a better resolution, and a better frame rate, better this, better that, and the PS4 games, because sooner or later, I guess the next 3 or 4 years from now, the whole streaming will probably become more of a set in stone thing. So it will be more of Uncharted. I'm just saying, Uncharted 6 would be actually optimized for the PC. I'm just saying something. So I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know, would PC really be the best route in the next 3 or 4 years? Because right now it seems like
the thing is,
if Sony sticks with streaming, then for me, no, because I'm not playing game streaming. Because right now I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm not using internet. Why the hell I gotta use internet to play Horizon Zero Dawn? That's a single play game. So that don't fly with me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Sony goes full support CP with digital download, meaning I'm going to the store, then yes, I will go PC, because I still get my PlayStation games that I love. Right. Plus, I get more. I get Steam games and I get Xbox games. So the only reason to not go on that platform. But if Sony only does streaming, and that's the furthest extent, even if they do day one exclusives, if it's streaming, I'm not doing that, because that means I need internet to play freaking Uncharted or The Last of Us, which doesn't make sense. I'm not doing that.
The only reason that I'm on PlayStation as my primary and PC as my secondary is because of the PlayStation games. If my PlayStation exclusives can ever run native on the PC, I'll leave consoles completely behind, because there's no console that's ever going to release that will run games better and have the freedom that you'll have with a PC.
Right. I'm not saying that I hate consoles. I love consoles.
I don't hate consoles at all.
It's just PC. It's just been for the past 2 or 3 years. PC is just bugging me. Every time I go on YouTube and I look up these beautiful Skyrim MB mods and shit like that, and my friend has a powerful fucking PC. Like, this guy can run Skyrim. He can run like all his games, no fucking sweat, and they look so damn gorgeous. Like I understand. Like, it just makes me like I feel salty sometimes.
Here,
damn it.
Wait, I'm gonna address somebody in the chat right now. It says Rcast25. He says all PC games went to consoles. He started listing off Fear, Witcher, all these things. You know, you might be right, but the one thing you did not hear ever is a PC channel on YouTube bitching about like console players didn't deserve the right to play those games.
Right.
Wait, I actually had people on my video, PlayStation guys, say PC guys don't deserve to play our games.
That's fucked up. I mean, there aren't some PC games.
That person, whoever that is not a gamer.
But see, that's the thing. I've always said, this is one thing I've always said. People always talk shit. And like they kept saying, I don't like PC people. No, I never said that. I got quite a bit of them. And Rambo, you know, I don't have no issues with that shit. Okay? You know that. Straight up front from jump. What I had a problem with was people that were taking and calling me names because I was playing on a console. Because I'm not a PC person. Now, have I played on a PC before? Yeah, some of those old games. Yeah, I tried it.
Personal preference, you know?
You know, it's just a personal preference. Exactly. But I don't have no issues on my podcast, because I want people to see we talk.
Yeah.
We talk and chat and everything. All of us do.
There's something wrong with it.
Look, I got crazy Demetrius on here, right? Who just got himself throw his ass off because he went and got himself games on. No, I'm not going to do that. He's a gamer.
Right, I'm going to be honest. I know PC is an option, but I've just grown up my whole life with Nintendo, and recently in the last 4 years, PlayStation, and I just prefer the simplicity, man.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's good though. But that's your preference, and that's what this podcast is about. It's about your preference and gaming.
But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you something. What kills me? What's so funny about when people say that about consoles? How consoles are easy. If you actually stop to think about it, PC is actually no. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Because I've been on my friend's house too. And when I tell him this, he shows me exactly what he could do. He said, dude, I'm going to tell you, I can do the exact same thing what you're doing with your console. Sit on my ass with a fucking TV. Only thing is I have a little ass monitor that's more powerful than your Xbox One. And I can sit on my ass with a damn controller, sit back and kick it and play my games like I'm on a console. And he's done it. Just like a console,
right.
and it's very simple. Only thing is that he has to if he wants to play a game in higher settings, he just have to use his mouse and just change the settings, which really does not take that long. So really does not. So it's just as simple.
But what the thing is, it's just according to everybody, whoever what your preference is.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And
no,
where
but I'm
you
just saying
grew up at.
Right. No, that's what I was just saying. What I was told.
Sergeant No Rider in the comments and Vendetta, I think you actually made mention of it too, about PC not being easy. for the most common sense person, it's very easy. I never have built one. I watched a video on YouTube. I built it and had it up and running and playing a game in an hour and a half.
Right.
Okay. Now I can tell you that yes, it's not always easy because there is a guy that I know on Twitter. He's actually a friend of mine. He actually plays on Xbox. He bought a PS4. He tried to swap out the hard drive, and he fucked that up.
Really?
So he was blaming PlayStation and everything else whenever it was his fuck up.
Dude,
so my thing is that's a person that to me doesn't have the common sense to be able to play on PC
or console.
Or basically console. Like you,
right?
Just stick with whatever comes factory.
Right.
Buy pre-built if you do it.
Really, bitch, if you can't even handle changing on the hard drive on a console.
Yeah, then you're gonna blame the company for you're a fucking asshole. But I'm just saying, like me, PC is easy. I mean, I just tested it out. I plugged in my Xbox One controller into this Alienware on my Elite controller. This bitch worked just like a regular controller. I didn't have to change anything. I didn't have to update anything. The bitch start working on my.
That's the thing, though.
Easily.
That's the thing is that PC. You can actually go back to and use the original NES controller. You can go back and use the Pong controller. You can use literally every single controller ever made.
Right. So I mean, like I said, man, like I love consoles to death. That's what I grew up of. But I don't know, man. I don't know if maybe in the next couple of years you'll see old Lords of Eclipse talking about PC. I'm not going to be a PC fanboy. Fuck no, that's stupid. But I'm just saying, like,
first of all, you shouldn't be a fanboy of anything but gaming.
No, yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Facts.
But I just hope that if consoles end up being more and more like PCs, I think PC is probably the better route to go in the next 3 to 4 years, maybe even now. But I'm not saying people go out and buy a damn PC because of it. I'm just saying even Xbox One and PlayStation are trying to be more like PC.
Okay.
They are.
I'm gonna say this, like I said, better option.
I want to say one thing, okay? Just one thing. I'm sorry. Look. If the consoles want to be try to be more like PC, at the very least, they should have cross-platform play mandatory on all multi-platform multiplayer games.
No, I'm gonna tell you why that's not gonna happen with PC. You know why? Because people going to complain about mouse and keyboard. If I'm playing against a guy with a fucking
but you know what? That's crazy because I played against people on PC in games and beat them. It had nothing to do with a mouse and keyboard.
Nancy, you played on Street Fighter V and the Fighters, which is different. But if you play, say, like if you go on your console right now and play me on Battlefield 1 on PC,
they would destroy you.
Or Overwatch, I'll destroy you because the mouse and keyboard is almost point and click.
Yeah, it's pinpoint precision.
Yes, like you can. There's no missing.
I thought you were talking about any game. I thought you were talking about any game.
No, FPS. That's what.
But here's another thing. So going back to it, like I said, I will go PC, but you can't say it's the best option because remember, consoles will have an advantage, and I will tell you what's going to be consoles' main advantage.
Okay.
Show me a $200 PC that has Horizon Zero Dawn graphics.
Look, wait, hold on a minute. Let me say something else.
I'm just saying. Well, hold on. Can somebody answer that? Can I go inside a store right now for $250 and get me a gaming PC and run Horizon Zero Dawn the way it
Look,
looks.
wait, hold up. Let me say
Oh
something.
no. Oh, no.
Exactly.
Consoles
Think
have
about
a
that.
wider appeal to the casuals.
And that's fine.
Well, I'm not a casual. I'm a hardcore
Emery, we
gamer.
got to get you a better mic. We got to get you back on your PC.
Yo, hello.
Oh,
But understand that. Remember, consoles always have that advantage. Until you got a PC for $250 and have a game look like Horizon Zero Dawn, people are gonna go consoles.
Yo, how's it going, guys? I'm here.
That's it. If you're willing to pay the money, then yes. But $250, and then this November, PlayStation 4 is gonna be $200. You can't get a PC for $200 that gonna have Horizon Zero Dawn graphics. And I'm just talking about they're not. That's impossible.
No, I think where PC might actually come out ahead on that end is on during launch times of new consoles, because then you're talking about a $400 or $500 machine versus the $250 machine you're talking about now. But I agree with you now. Like if they try to jump into it now, PS4 consoles are definitely the way to go. The way to go for that type of for the ease of money.
But here's the thing with consoles. Consoles always drop in price and improve in graphics.
Did y'all actually notice
that's the eventuality.
Did y'all notice that this generation actually dropped in price faster than last generation?
That's true. You know why? Because there's reasons why.
Yeah.
But I know the reason why, because of PC. But some of it has to do with PC. But
Manufacturing became a lot cheaper.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. Because I almost lost my train of thought for a second. But PC, I'm gonna say something. PC is it's not expensive. It's very expensive, I'm gonna say. But I will say this. If you just want something simple, quick, and easy, I would say go for a console. But if you are a true gamer, not saying a true gamer, but if you're a person who wants the full out experience and want everything with all the bells and whistles, with everything, you're going to get the best of the best experience. I say PC is the best way to go.
But just a hardcore gamer.
Hey, guys.
That's where
but you also gotta have the money for it. You also
Guys,
gotta have the money for it.
I'm happy.
But here's the thing.
Not everybody does, and I understand.
Wait. Here, look at Rich from Review Tech USA. I know you
Testing.
probably know him. Yeah, we can hear you. Rich from Review Tech USA. He built a 4K 30 frames per second PC on high settings, which is basically what PS4 runs on, but it's 4K 30 frames per second, and he built it for $400.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, dude. That's what I was about to tell you guys. Basically, by the way, you guys can hear me louder.
Yeah, we hear you perfect now.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, I bought this PC according to Review Tech USA. I bought that same PC that we was talking about, and you can like upgrade some of that stuff. You can like spend like $200 of a graphics card. You could easily add a little what's called power supply unit to it. And first of all, you got these manufacturer companies like Dell and all that stuff, giving these PCs to bigger companies or schools or institutions to type their essays and what's it called, and type their essays and some spreadsheets and all that shit. And of course, if they ain't got no use for that PC no more, they get rid of it. So now you can understand why are they using these types of PCs that has shit tons of stuff they have on there. And it's like it's got more use to it as well. It's like you gotta use it's like you can like easily modify the motherfucker. It's like use that as your beginner PC and then work your way through it. It's like some people like, oh, go bigger, pay higher money for it, and all that stuff. And not.
But you know what? But I'm gonna tell you the reason why people think of that, because it falls back on the PC fanboys too, because they are so high and mighty saying their PC shits all over your console. My PC shits all over your console. Rags. He says that all the time in his.
Wait, where'd you get that crazy fatty amount from?
That's a joke. That's a joke.
You been drinking?
No, but that was a joke. But that's a while that people don't
St.
think.
Patty's Day. Don't get drunk.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's what a lot of people think of. So even I
We
follow.
don't want to go there. I got a story for that one already.
But that's the way I fall into that category. I didn't really feel. I mean, I could build a gaming PC if I want to, but I don't have time for that, and I really don't want to do all that. And I work so much, so that's why I went on to say, you know what, fuck it. I'll buy me a badass Alienware, which I fucked up bought and somehow got screwed over out of that. But you know that story. Give me a badass Alienware that legitly is better, because this Alienware that I'm getting is more powerful than a PS4 Pro. I'm just telling you that. It's more powerful than a PS4 Pro.
And you gotta tell Best Buy that.
But Demetrius, are they going to give it to you, or are they lying again because they didn't give it to you today?
Yeah, but they better than hey, but the motherfuckers gonna give me the right one tomorrow.
That they asleep, that they fucking up, son.
Oh, trust me, they fucked me over last night with that 4K TV.
They did.
Yeah, I paid $1,100 for that fucking 4K TV, and the
Best
fucking
Buy
guy.
is asleep. They fucking up.
Yeah, man, and I almost rose some hell in that Best Buy last night, though. I'm telling you.
Time to raise some hell again.
Because I had bought the fucking.
I gotta say one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta say, Mike.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, but you're late, son.
I am sorry. I'm sorry because life is life gets the best of me, dude. Trust me.
I'm messing with you. Listen, guys, we've been going on that subject for crazy. We keep going. We could do that all night, but we got 2 more subjects.
Can I bring up one thing, Nancy, please? Just to get something off my chest.
Of course you can,
All right.
Border Rock. Of course you can.
You Xbox fanboys lost your damn mind. Yo, I'm gonna say this. They lost their fucking mind, bro.
I want to hear this.
I thought, when I made my video and I said, hey, if Sony supports PC with digital download, then I'm not gonna get a PS5. I'm gonna get, a PC and play PlayStation games. I thought PlayStation Nation would flip the fuck out and think I'm pulling an Iron Wolf. They were cool. They were like, yo, Puerto Rico, we get it. We understand. As long as you get to still play PlayStation games, we get it. You know who flipped out? The Xbox fanboys.
Right? What happened?
I heard that on the multiplayer podcast.
That shit blew my mind. Like, why are they tripping? You know why? I'm gonna tell you why they're tripping. It's because
they're common rationals. They're not fanboys.
They wanted me to damage control what's happening so they could validate their bullshit. And I'm like, no, you ain't gonna get validation for me. PlayStation 4 games are now multi-plat. Yo, shit is still multi-plat. Suck it the fuck up and deal with it. Right. And that shit got them triggered. They thought I was gonna damage control. These dudes are their mind.
Puerto Rock. Listen. The only person that'll lose their mind if you switch from the PS4 to the PC is the name kind of escaped me, but
Zaire.
No, wait. JTech fucking TV.
I don't care. I have them blocked.
You know what? I hear a lot of people talk about this guy, and I only see like one content from him. He's
or if you jump from
fanboy, like,
or if you jump from Xbox One to PS4, that nigga Zaire, he's gonna jump your ass.
and
Zaire don't give a fuck.
Now here's the thing about fucking okay, God, fucking JTech TV, yeah, Pyro or Pyro JTech TV, where the fuck his name is. Holy crap. Okay, first of all, I like to say that I have no respect for the guy because of the fact of the matter is I lost total respect for him ever since he became full-time Sony fanboy, making Sony fanboys look bad.
He's always been like that. That's Pyro. He's a crap gamer version for the
guys. Let's watch call names on the podcast, please. It's my podcast. Let's not call names out. Oh shit.
All right, that's true. My bad.
You gonna set my ass on fire. And let me tell you, I'm on fire already. Holy shit. Bad. Don't use that N-word in here. Don't use that N-word in here against people.
Hey, no, but on the real, these Xbox dudes lost their mind.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm like, yo, why are these guys fucking triggered? I'm like, yo, what the hell?
All right. All right, so we got 2 topics, right? You already did the big game and small talk thing, right?
These Xbox dudes, they going off the deep end.
I'm gonna move on to the next one. All right. Just my thoughts, and you guys tell me your thoughts. Mass Effect Andromeda came out. Yeah. Game to me looks buggy and has a lot of animation issues. Now, just hear me out. And even though we as gamers get games for gameplay, which we do,
Mhm.
it still would be nice to have a nice looking game to go along with the gameplay.
It reminds me of.
What are your
It
thoughts?
reminds me of No Man's
Take it away,
Sky.
guys.
Look,
Take it away, guys.
look.
Mass
All I'm
Effect.
gonna say is,
Mine is still
look,
downloading,
look,
so I
look,
haven't played it yet.
I just have a few things to say. Number one, I'm surprised EA has gone this long without doing any remasters this generation. Number two, give us a fucking Mass Effect collection and a Dead Space collection. That is all.
Okay.
All I
You-
want is Dead Space. I'm good.
Mass Effect Andromeda. That game, we buy it for gameplay. We buy it for gameplay. But the thing is, though, is that the graphics and the I guess the people graphics, the actual people, what they look like, and their animation looks like last generation. It looks like they almost look fan made.
But what am I right? You need
You need that.
we want the gameplay, but you need the rest to come with it.
Well, yeah, you got to have the rest, especially in 2017. You need the rest to come
Thank
with
you.
it.
Yeah,
Now, what is? I mean, you have one girl in there, PV or whatever her name is. She's talking to somebody. Some shit comes up behind that lady. She pulls out her gun and shoots him, but the gun is backwards, and it's still shooting correctly.
Wow.
Yeah.
The gun
I
is
know.
turned around facing her.
it's bad quality control.
It is.
I mean,
it's
here's another
terrible.
thing.
And they actually came out and said there's not going to be a day one patch. This is the day one patch. It's running exactly how it's going to run on day one.
Here's another
Wow.
here's another thing.
Wow.
If you look at the other
You make
Mass
me feel
Effects,
bad for buying the fucking game. Then I'm downloading it right now.
if you look at the other Mass Effects, the animations were kind of bad, but the only thing is they were the best of its time. But
Yeah,
now we've seen games with better animation this gen, and Mass Effect hasn't caught up. That's just what happened. BioWare didn't
But they
step up their
need
game.
to,
They
come
should have.
on.
Yes, I agree. They should have stepped up their game. But
The BioWare devs and their team spent too much time during the election time talking about the election and bullshit SJW bullshit than working on the damn game. It seemed like because there was more stuff from them about the election crap than them talking
What
about
about?
the game.
Okay, I know this is off topic, but the name, but it's still by BioWare. What about Dragon Age? What you guys like? Was that poorly optimized? Because sometimes when I look at Dragon Age graphic, it looks really bad too.
Nah, that's just like the first two.
Dragon Age Inquisition wasn't that. I mean, it was okay. It didn't make me feel like, ooh, this is next generation.
I didn't really like the game. I thought it was boring. I
thought it was too. I played for a little while and then turned it off. I was like,
I can't even play 2 minutes of the game. It's so boring.
I beat it. Back.
oh, you did?
Yeah, I hate to get off subject on
I
that.
had
But
it
I
for
was,
$5.
oh yeah.
Well, I'm the biggest Mass Effect fan here, and this is BioWare's first time working with the Frostbite engine. Mass Effect.
That is
Okay.
they are
Mass
using
Effect, yeah, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 was on the Unreal Engine.
Yeah,
The hardest thing to do on Frostbite are the faces. Everything else, the action, the way the
Then
environment,
why did they switch over to the Frostbite engine?
everybody
everybody's switching to that engine.
even
It's
mad.
first of all, it's better. It's better for open
physically
world
better.
games. It's just
So
a
how
better.
how
They
in
were
the
using
fuck?
Unreal Engine 3
Wait a minute.
before.
Wait a minute. So how in the fuck that DICE can make Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 people look fucking good there?
They the ones that created the Frostbite.
Yeah, they help create the engine.
Okay, then why didn't fuck that BioWare or where the fuck didn't ask DICE, man, hook us up, man, because we're fucking up. Tell us your fucking what kind of
Well,
sugar
they-
you
they
put
may
in your
do that.
Kool-Aid? Because
They may do
Boy,
that.
to
on
be
patch.
honest, you got a foul mouth.
no, I'm
They
not.
may do
No,
that.
I'm not
But
saying.
man, you gotta watch your mouth.
No,
man.
I didn't say
Come on.
anything. All I said was, why didn't they go and say, DICE, hook us up, man? Because
If you
what
don't
kind of
watch your mouth,
sugar
somebody's
you
gonna
guys put
kick
in your
your ass.
Kool-Aid?
Well, you know what?
That shit is sour. I'm
I would
dead.
agree with that, but I also blame EA because EA's at the top point. They should force, or at least they should get all the developers together to talk and make sure that everybody's in sync. If they're gonna say, "Hey, everybody, we're gonna use the Frostbite engine," DICE has the most experience, so we want to make sure all you studios get in touch with DICE. DICE for a little quality
guys.
control, make this shit work.
Right, just like how Activision has
Hold
fucking
on, wait a minute.
Treyarch-
Guys, you're not hearing him. Emery wants to say
Oh,
something.
hey,
His
guys,
mic is
look,
low.
Listen, I just want to ask a quick question. It's like Mass Effect related. Last year there were rumors of a Mass Effect remastered trilogy, but EA was saying like, oh, all our main studios are busy. Like, we don't want to take away resources. Like, honestly, I think EA is lying their asses off because, like, they can outsource a Mass Effect collection to another studio. What do you guys think about that?
I think the fact that you believe rumors is the problem. You answered your own question. There were rumors. So when did EA ever come out and say we're going to do a remaster?
EA came out several times. No, they didn't. EA did not. EA came out whenever those rumors came out and said we are not interested in remasters at all.
Yeah. Now they did give you backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, which it's a good. It is that's what you want. That's fine. But do not believe the rumors. When EA and BioWare has a press conference that says, "Hey, we're going to do it," then you run with it. But people have got to stop with the whole rumor and all that BS. That's part of the problem online.
Look, all right, there's always going to be a rumor mill, but look, honestly, they would make so much money if they released a Mass Effect collection. Let's not kid ourselves. Come on, guys.
You can go buy the Mass Effect collection either on PC or on the Xbox One.
Dude, right now they wouldn't make a ton of money. The remasters haven't really been making a ton of money. The only one actually able to muster up a good following was Last of Us Remastered. Other than that, the remasters really haven't been doing that great.
Yeah, facts.
I heard Skyrim Remastered did well.
Yeah.
What about Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection?
I don't know.
It did okay, but I mean, in comparison to like what you would think an Uncharted game would do, no.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, and okay, Nancy, can I just actually bring up one topic real quick? Because it actually was on my Twitter timeline real quick, and it was
I always said we got one more topic left, but I always said that if somebody has to bring in something that seems to be relevant and important to gaming, you can bring it up. So go right ahead.
All right. Well, I saw something on my Twitter timeline, and it seems like that I keep on hearing this from the Xbox fanboys is that PlayStation gamers do not support games.
Oh man! Well, we already proved that. We already proved that. That battle.
Let's not bring this up.
Here we go. Drive Club, Bloodborne, Horizon Zero Dawn, all three brand new IPs sold over 2 million copies.
Yep.
All right, don't even go there because you're skipping ahead now.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you go.
All right, let's go into the next subject since you're gonna bring that up. Okay, because that was my last subject of the night. Horizon Zero Dawn sold over 2 million copies, like you just said, to date.
2.6.
2.6 to date, and it hasn't even been a month. I think by the end of the year, it's gonna have Uncharted 4 numbers in sales, and this is Guerrilla's best game. Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. This is Guerrilla's best game to date, in my opinion. Now,
it's their best-selling game ever.
Wait a minute, you didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me stop. No. Now, the other bit of news is that I had to add to this was I heard that God of War 4 may be coming out this year.
Oh, I'd love that.
Now, it's wait. Yeah, but guys, listen. It's already been advertised supposedly in Spain.
It has.
Okay. All right. PlayStation has all these huge games coming out. Do you think it's necessary for God of War to come out this year, or should we save it for the beginning of next year to give us a bang into 2018?
Honestly, I think it should come out.
What do you think?
Honestly, I think it should come out in the beginning of next year, and I think Days Gone should come out this year.
I agree.
No.
Look at it. Look at this.
Good.
Look at
this.
this.
Good is God of War this year, and then Spider-Man to come out with a banger next year.
What about
Days
Gone?
You have
summer next year.
Look how many games that PlayStation announced, like with Last of Us 2, Uncharted Lost Legacy, Spider-Man, God of War, Days Gone, Death Stranding, Red Dead. I mean, not Red Dead Redemption. That's not. Okay, you got six big IPs right there.
Okay,
it doesn't matter which one shows up this year.
With Rockstar, so
it doesn't matter which one shows up this year. Just let one of them show up.
I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a multiplayer. You can't count.
Yeah, you can't count Red Dead Redemption 2.
I think that would be on PC as well. So I mean, like,
yeah,
no.
but I mean, Yeah, but I mean, Sony and Rockstar have already confirmed that there's online exclusivity for Red Dead. So
Well, you gotta
just-
remember though, like Rockstar always been buddy with Sony. They always have been ever since Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So they always have
So
been.
it's safe to say that Red Dead will be more promoted on PlayStation.
Well, yeah, they have the marketing rights.
They have the marketing rights, but that
doesn't mean it's going to be exclusive. It's going to be.
I'm not pulling a crap
they
gamer.
They got timed. I think they got timed exclusive online content.
But
I'm not going to.
Better,
I am not going to pull a crap gamer and tout a multiplat on as a PlayStation exclusive.
Rack them up.
No names.
Rack them up.
Oh, well, sorry.
Rack them up, guys.
Yeah, we don't listen. We don't need to promote these jackasses.
Yeah, no names.
No. Rack them up. More like
here. We need to be demoting him.
Here's my.
We don't need.
Go ahead.
You know who we promote here? No, you know who we promote here? We promote
our own
games.
Our own games.
And fried chicken.
Gamers. We can promote fried chicken too. I love fried chicken, so we can promote it too. That's fine. What I'm saying is.
For a minute, I thought we were going to promote the completionists.
I'm over here drinking some 90 proof.
You know what else we need to promote?
All right, hey, here's my skepticism about God of War coming out this year towards the holiday, and this is the only reason why I'm skeptical. Not saying that it's impossible, but skeptical is because Sony on the business side don't want to compete with multiplats. They don't want to put themselves in that position. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want people to be like, fuck it, I'm not buying Call of Duty, I'm buying God of War. Sony wants you to buy Call of Duty because they get a check. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. They don't want to beat multiplats. They want multiplats to sell as much as they can.
And all the big multiplats to drop at the end of the year.
Yeah, they don't want God of War to overshadow, even if it's not a big one. Let's say if it's like a decent sized multiplat, Sony wants it to sell. You know? So they don't try to flood the market with a whole bunch of exclusives, and now gamers have to compete on what they're gonna buy.
That's exactly why you don't see a lot of exclusives drop in the last quarter of the year from Sony, because they have an exclusive deal with almost every single multiplat.
Almost all the Destiny, they have marketing rights.
Every single Destiny.
The next Star Wars Battlefront, they have marketing rights.
Yes, Destiny.
It's crazy.
Okay, here we go.
They have marketing deals with like Ubisoft.
Here we go.
Almost all their games.
Here we go. Call of Duty's dropping this year, marketing rights. Red Dead Redemption 2 dropping this year, marketing rights.
Assassin's Creed Empire.
Destiny 2.
Assassin's Creed probably going to have marketing rights. We're gonna see Destiny 2 marketing rights.
That's too many games that Sony's backing up, and they don't want their exclusives to fuck with that, with those, you know.
So then, what's the point of having an Xbox One then? I'm just saying. If all these good shit is going to PlayStation, what's the point of having an Xbox One?
And they're all better on PlayStation. See,
they got Shadow of War,
right?
Marketing right.
And they got the Ryzen chip, and it's better than the Polaris chip, and all that stuff.
But I mean, they talking about a game that you know what? They're talking about a game like Shadow of War. They're talking about Shadow of Mordor, a Lord of the Rings game that I don't know even sold that well. It's an underrated game, and just because it's going to supposedly show good on the Scorpio, Xbox One is all happy about it. No one even talked about Shadow of Mordor when the fucking game came out.
That game is awesome, man.
The game is a good game.
That's why you don't listen to fanboys, because they're stupid.
Yeah, that game is amazing.
I never seen that's a good game, but I never heard Shadow of Mordor didn't do anything compared to like Assassin's Creed Unity. When that game was, because a lot of people compare Mordor to Assassin's Creed because it's very similar to Assassin's Creed. A lot of people said that, which I kind of agree. It's more like a Batman and Assassin's Creed.
But now here's the thing people don't realize. Majority of the people who played Shadow of Mordor were PlayStation gamers.
Right.
So the fan base is already, and they're not gonna pay $500 for one game. They're not gonna leave the PlayStation ecosystem, especially if you've been buying games over the last 2-3 years.
They don't like playing anything that's not a shooter or a racer.
Oh shit.
I mean, plus at the same time.
To add that note, Neo made MPD, Halo Wars 2 didn't, but that's none of my business.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
That's none of my business.
Microsoft.
I'm here sipping tea. That's none of my business. I'm just putting out there for not bad for a Japanese game.
A niche
You know
game
what?
at that.
You know what?
Not
Last
bad
night,
for
last
that
night, some
death
guy, that
trap,
guy from
what they
Xbox,
say.
the guy from Best Buy wanted me to buy Halo Wars 2. He's like, dude, buy Halo Wars 2 is a kick ass, and I'm good.
Oh wait.
Guys, give me a sec. Guys, hold on a second. Emery's trying to say something.
Oh hey guys, look. I want to ask y'all two things. Number one, who's ready for Persona 5?
Me.
Oh
I
yeah.
just pre-ordered it today because they're selling out online the pre-orders. So I just pre-ordered mine today.
Okay.
I got one question for y'all. What do you think? Do you think that this game, Horizon Zero Dawn, by the end of the year is going to match Uncharted numbers?
Oh,
It's
What are
probably
your
going to
thoughts?
surpass
it's probably going to surpass.
Probably,
They'll
yeah.
probably match it because they'll put it in the bundle, and it'll help sell it.
Right.
Could be
It'll be
maybe.
it'll be in the Christmas bundle. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you know that they're definitely gonna have a God of War bundle as well.
Oh yeah, if they do, then
Yeah.
I'm actually going to sell my PS4 Pro and get a PS4 Pro for God of War.
That's
Okay,
another thing that
guys,
bothers me with
and one more
PlayStation is like they're the PlayStation though, like their Final Fantasy one and a couple of other ones. They've been doing like the custom console on the Slim and not the Pro.
Okay,
Oh,
and
they
guys,
do have
They need to do that custom console on the Pro, man, because I would buy that
They
shit.
do. They have one for the Pro for Final Fantasy. It's not that cool looking.
It's not the Pro. It's not the Pro.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
the Slim. No, it's not. It's a
It
Slim.
is, dude. I'm telling you, that console that you're talking about for that PS4, it is a PS4 Pro. It's
No, it's not.
Are
No,
you
it's
serious?
not. It is the Slim. I promise you.
But why is it $449 then? That's
Because
it's
it comes I think with the 1 terabyte hard drive.
but it's still not worth $400. It's not worth
Yeah.
$500 then.
sorry.
I might as well buy a Pro.
Exactly.
That's stupid. Not
I
for just
know.
Final Fantasy.
But it is not a Pro.
Sony's on drugs then.
I was gonna buy it, but it's not a Pro because I buy almost every single custom console.
Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna Google this shit. You know what? Google's my best friend. Hold on. Because I could have sworn.
Is that all you do?
say Siri,
Demetrius, is that all you do is Google?
Man.
Come on. You got to Google shit?
Well, I mean, you got to
You
Google
ain't
it.
got no knowledge?
I mean, but I
You
mean,
ain't got no
I could have
knowledge
sworn,
in your
I
head?
could have sworn that I seen that PS4 Pro as that fine. I could have
Nope.
sworn.
I was
swear
gonna
to
buy it,
God,
man.
I seen that shit,
I was gonna buy it.
and I don't swear to God like that. So I know I could have seen it. Maybe I was, maybe I was overlooking it, but maybe I don't know.
Okay, wait, look, I
Fuck
want
is
to
my
ask
cell
y'all
phone? Oh,
guys
here it is.
one last question. Which Call of Duty do you think is going to get remastered this year? World at War or Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2.
Warfare.
Okay, no.
Me personally,
It
I
can't.
don't give a shit.
First of all, Sledgehammer
Me
is making the
personally, I don't
game.
give a shit.
Sledgehammer is not. They're not going to release an Infinity Ward
It
game with a
doesn't
Sledgehammer
matter.
game. It does matter.
Activision is fucking money whore.
No, it does matter. It does matter. They will not let Sledgehammer will not. Infinity Ward will not let Sledgehammer touch one of their games. It is not
Yes,
happening.
they will.
It would. They
Dude,
will.
That's not even the original Infinity War.
You're-
What the
you're-
fuck are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. You're clueless if you think that any Infinity Ward game is going to be remastered with Sledgehammer. game.
Hey! But you know what? I actually.
Okay, what about World at War?
No, wait a minute. I agree with what's his face. Not about. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because Infinity Ward, Activision even said, and Ravensoft Studios even said, because I have COD 4 remastered. They even said we're not gonna put supply drops of weapons and supply drops, and they lied about that. So, what you think that Modern Warfare 2 is not gonna be in the next year's bundle?
Exactly.
I mean,
I mark my words right. Mark my words right here.
Or World at War.
Hey,
I'm not
here,
saying
hey,
it's gonna
hey,
happen.
Okay,
I'm
hey,
not
wait,
saying
who's
it's gonna happen. I'm
wait,
just saying I
okay,
wouldn't put
wait,
past
who,
them.
wait, who's the one saying it's going to happen? Which one's going to say it's going to happen?
The other guy.
What's your name?
Just call me Omega.
Omega. $60 game right now. You buy. Okay, listen. I'll buy you the Call of Duty if it has Modern Warfare 2 in it. You buy me the Call of Duty if it doesn't.
That'd be a dumb bet, but yeah.
Sorry, I don't make bets. Sorry.
I was willing to put my money where my mouth is, man.
I'm just saying, either way.
Look, okay. I'm just saying, Modern Warfare 2. Like, come on, it's the obvious next step. I even asked this in the fucking
Look at
Dude,
backwards.
even
Look at the backwards
even
compatible
Activision
games.
is
Look
teasing
at the
Modern
backwards
Warfare.
compatible games.
Let's stop looking at backwards compatible games. It doesn't
No,
matter if
look
they're
at
backwards
them.
Compatible. They'll
Look
still
at
remaster the
them.
fuckers anyways. What are
Look
you
at
talking
them.
about?
Which one is not being backwards compatible?
Black Ops
That's the
2.
one. Those are the ones that are going to be
Oh,
remastered,
wait, Black
not
Ops 2 just got added. Well, dude,
Not-
guess what? Look at the Halo Master Chief Collection. Then they added in the other Halo games. Dude, the games can still be remastered and be
I'll just say this. Modern Warfare 2 would make the most money.
It
I'll
would.
just-
Exactly,
Modern
that's
Warfare
what
2
I'm
or Black Ops
saying.
2.
I'll just say that.
Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2 would make
Modern
the most
Warfare
money.
2. Modern Warfare 2 will make more money.
No, look, guys.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
no,
definitely.
How many
look,
people
guys,
want that one? That's the one people want. Modern
guys,
Warfare 2.
Listen. Let's think about it.
And I
like
love
this.
Black Ops 2.
But
Yep.
wait a minute. Let's think about it like this for a second. Sledgehammer helped co-develop Modern Warfare 3, and next year is Treyarch. So Treyarch is either going to have World at War or Black Ops 1.
I kind of want Black Ops 1. I don't want World at War. Fuck that. I want Black Ops 1.
So
That's the best
obviously
one,
there
man.
has to be Modern Warfare 2
Besides
this
Modern
year.
Warfare. I mean, I myself personally, if they don't do a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, I really want Modern Warfare 3 because that's one of my favorite. That's probably my second favorite
I
behind Black
know
Ops
that
1.
was my first. Call
Modern
of
Warfare
Duty.
2 was good, but the only thing I hate, Modern Warfare 2 was good. Only reason why people like Modern Warfare 2 so much is because of the nostalgia of it, just like they had with COD 4. Everyone was an asshole when they played Modern Warfare 2. To me, back in those days of Call of Duty, it had more problems than what Call of Duty has today.
Dude,
You
I
know,
love the ending. Of Modern Warfare
I gotta
3.
make one statement because I've been quiet. When it comes to Call of Duty has gone to the point of let's do a Titanfall and all this other shit involved. It ain't it used to be. It's all this high flying shit and all this crazy shit. No. Stop changing what you had because you made it Call of Duty.
Look, okay, honestly,
done.
at this point, I don't even give a fuck
It's
about the
done.
new Call of Duty. I'm just interested in the
The new
remaster.
Call,
Me neither.
The new Call of Duty is going to be boots on the ground. They've already confirmed
What
it's going
remaster? What I'm saying is, what remaster? You're gonna have it like like a fucking either Halo or a fucking Titanfall or something like that.
Modern Warfare 2.
No, they're not.
No, they ain't gonna do that
no,
shit.
they said that
No,
they've
they're
already
not.
confirmed that they've listened to the fans, and the next Call of Duty is boots on the ground.
Yeah, you know what they even said? They are trying to actually they're trying to throw hints that is they're saying they even said it on the Sledgehammer people brought up some fucking George Washington fucking quarter on their goddamn Twitter page saying that you know what they're saying that they might bring a fucking Civil War Call of Duty. Would I play that?
Oh, that'd be fucking
Fuck
awesome.
Fuck no.
That would be
Oh
awesome.
fuck, man, I'd be
I
all
would
over
not
that
play
shit.
that. You know why? Because that would be boring. None of the weapons would be good.
Man, Civil War was my favorite. Civil War was my favorite damn war, man.
People would not. I don't know. Maybe people would buy it. I don't know, but I wouldn't. Man, I would have to see gameplay of that
Look,
shit.
guys.
Battlefield 1 is
listen
fucking
to me.
boring, and a lot of
You're all
people agree with it.
forgetting- You guys are all forgetting one very important war, the Vietnam War. Come on, fucking assholes.
That's my favorite war is Vietnam, but they already done that.
I have a.
No,
Black
they
Ops 1.
didn't.
I
Yeah,
have
they
a-
did. They did with Black Ops
Why
1.
Somebody's favorite
Black Ops
war.
1
It
was
was
the
the
Cold
worst
War,
war
you
of all
idiot.
times that had to do with politics and fucking bringing drugs into the U.S. So why would that be anybody's favorite war ever? That was the stupidest fucking war that ever happened was the Vietnam War.
Well, that's what
Okay.
Black Ops 1 was. They already did that.
No,
That's why
Black
they.
Ops 1 was the Cold War. Because you were
Black
fighting
Ops
the
1 was the
Russians.
fucking Vietnam, dude. I'm telling you, it was. They even said it was. It was Vietnam. It was Vietnam, man. Why
Then
would they
the
even?
fuck is it called Black Ops? You're constantly spying on the enemy.
Dude, that's just the name of the fucking thing. You was in Korea in the fucking
No,
game.
hey, sorry, hey, I just want to make sure Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is the first-person shooter video game developed by whatever. It was released whenever. It is actually from the Cold War. It is also
That's what I
the first to be set in the Cold War, the third in the series to develop it by Treyarch.
That's what I said. Stupid
Come on.
retard. See, I told you.
Okay, you don't have to call
Hey,
me a fucking.
yeah, you don't-
Wait,
yeah, you don't have to do
you
that.
have to go there. There ain't no reason to call names on the podcast.
Yeah.
We could just agree to disagree. That
I'm
was
just
wrong.
saying I'm just.
Oh, that was wrong. First you use the N-word and then you call people retards.
All right, I'm
No.
sorry.
If he made a mistake, he just made a mistake. Let somebody be able to make a mistake and correct themselves on this podcast. This ain't no BGST where we have beef. There ain't no other podcast where we do this shit. We agree to
Thank
disagree
you.
on here.
I
All the
agree
reason
to
why
disagree.
all the reason why I thought it was Vietnam because I've kept hearing people say it was Vietnam.
That's fair enough.
That's it, because it looks like a Vietnam asset. You was in Korea in the game. That's the
All I'm
reason
saying
why.
is you made a mistake. You made a mistake.
Yeah, and I apologize for that. Okay, it's
Okay.
Cold War. I apologize for that.
And you need an apology done to you tonight because you don't call nobody names on the show.
Okay, I'm sorry for taking it out of context. Okay.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
No, no.
There was another thing like that. That happened.
I don't get offended.
No,
I don't get
no,
offended by things.
Stop. It's not that. This is my show, though. And people listen to this show, and I want them to know that we got a real show here. You're not going to call somebody a name and just say, oh, well, it's okay. You took it out of content. No, you're going to apologize for calling them a name.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
There you go.
No, he apologized already. Like I said,
Alright.
I don't get offended by anything. He could have called me the N-word. I would have.
That's like the third time I said I'm sorry. Okay. That's literally like the third time. Okay. You happy?
But like I already accept your apology. I kept saying that over and over. It doesn't bother me.
I know that. I was telling TitanFallPrincess because obviously she didn't hear me because my mic is bad. That was the third time I had apologized. So
yeah,
it's all said and done.
Well, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. But when people talk over me on my podcast, no, I don't hear you.
Well, you always tell me.
And all I'm saying is that I don't have that shit on my podcast. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't. We don't do that on this podcast.
We want to be as child friendly as possible.
What are you talking about, child friendly?
It's called respectable.
No. You ain't gonna go child friendly. Now you're not. No. Now you're downgrading me, and I don't appreciate that. It ain't about being child friendly. It's about being respectful to the people on a podcast. It has nothing to do with being children.
I wasn't.
No. You just fucked up. You just fucked up. Child friendly. No, I ain't talking about child friendly. It's being respectful to the other members of the podcast that were on here together.
Emery, just admit your mistake. Just say you're sorry and just go with it.
I already said I was sorry.
Yeah, but you didn't say sorry for using the N-word earlier.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for using the N-word, okay?
No,
right,
sorry, no. After this, we need to talk about this. All right, we need to talk about this after the podcast. Okay,
right? Because this is too personal. You know, like I said, it doesn't bother me. If he would have called me the N-word, I would care. I don't care about stuff like that. You know, but I understand. I understand, T, that this is your podcast and you want to show respect. But me, I don't. It doesn't bother me.
This is getting too awkward. I'm just gonna exit. Okay. Obviously, I'm not wanted. All right. Well, it's nice talking to y'all.
Okay.
Later.
Well then.
Okay.
Actually, guys, I'm about to leave as well. Same here.
Well.
Oh, I want to tell you my thoughts on
First of all, can we do one thing? Can everybody's ready to walk out before I end my podcast?
No, sorry about that. Sorry, it's just that's
very rude. That's very rude. I was just about to say end the podcast and do outros, and everybody's walking out.
No, the thing is,
what the hell did I do?
No, it's not you. It's not you.
In their place?
It's somebody on the chat trying to egg Emery on to be savage.
Well, let them do it. Let him do what he wants to do because it's done. But we're gonna do our outros. I appreciate. Before I go do anything, I want to say I appreciate everybody that came to the podcast tonight.
Thank you.
They gave your thoughts.
All right.
You guys had great insight into gaming, which is what I want. You kept it real. You kept it 100, and that's us tonight. I appreciate you all, but we're gonna do some outros. And what did Emery leave?
Yeah.
All right, he left. All right, fine. He can go. All right. We're gonna start out with Dunk C's. Why don't you do your outro and tell everybody where you can find you?
All right. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I didn't say too much this time, but I didn't really feel like I needed to. You can find me on Twitter at YoungTees24. That's my YouTube. I will actually, after this, be streaming some Horizon Zero Dawn if you want to come check that out. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. You can always subscribe and, like. It's always welcome. But that's all I got for right now.
Okay, and thank you for coming, Young. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Demetrius, tell everybody where they can find you and what's going on.
Find me on Lords of Eclipse, everybody. I'm gonna do this whole Infinite Warfare tricks and tips videos because I got a lot of people on my Twitter keep asking me to do a tricks and tips video. I've been getting a lot of attention from that, so I'm really gonna have to push that video out pretty soon. I got a crew that I play a lot of Infinite Warfare with, and they're going to give me some tips of what I can do to help you guys out if you guys are interested in playing Infinite Warfare and having some issues with the game as far as like dying over and over, or just want to do better at the game. So I'll definitely shoot out that video probably like sometime next week. So check me out, Lords of Eclipse, everybody.
Okay, then next up we got. Oh, and thank you, Demetrius, for being here.
Yo,
I want to say that. Appreciate it. We got Mike Maverick.
Yeah, my channel is Turnabout ENT. I got my review of One Piece Pirate Warriors up already. If you guys want to check it out, and also I'll be doing more reviews every week, and also I'll be working. I'll be working on, since I got a new PC. I'll be reviewing Senran Kagura. What's it called? Not the newer one that came out today. I'm talking about the Shinobi Versus. But the Estival Versus, also I'm thinking about reviewing that next as well. So check it out, and also my Twitter at MyMaverickAG. Check me out.
Cool. Thank you for coming, Mike. Rambo, I want you to do the outro, but you said you wanted to share a thought as well. I kind of missed that. I was because people was saying some dumb stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's why sometimes.
Well, the thought was that whenever people are saying that PlayStation guys don't support their games or whatever, because they always bring up a attach rate or whatever, but the problem is we got too much to play at the same time, so that's the reason why we don't all flock to one game. Right. But if you look at the new IPs on PlayStation, we have our Drive Club, we have Bloodborne, we have Horizon Zero Dawn, all sold over 2 million copies within a very short amount of time. That's more than any other new IP on Xbox One at all, ever. Those three games outpace every single new IP on Xbox One. So who's the one that actually doesn't support their games? That's what I want.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, as far as my outro goes, you can definitely find me on Twitter, find me on YouTube, Rambo's Corner. This is Zero on Rambo. And if you want to actually see a massive PlayStation 4 collection, I just got my 400th game in today. I'm going to be doing a video probably tomorrow, if everything goes well with my new granddaughter. She's newborn, 1 month old. So everything goes well. Watching.
I didn't know.
Oh, thank
Congratulations.
you. Yeah, she actually might appear in the video if she's behaving, because she has colic right now. So a lot of screaming going on. So if she's behaving, she might be in the video. She might end up in the video, so that way she can end up on the thumbnail as well.
Nice.
I definitely would like to cement her into one of my videos for sure. But it's going to be the collection of 400 games, and I think I actually have the largest actual physical collection of the PlayStation 4 that I've seen so far.
Nice. Next up, we got.
Remember that.
J-Dub. Jay not here?
I like how he just randomly never talks. He does that.
All right, then you know what? Do your outro and tell us where to find you.
Hello? Anyone here?
Hello?
I think Puerto Rock left.
Yeah, Puerto Rock left.
God damn, everybody just bum the fuck out. No, he's in a special place right now. So everybody going. All right. Listen, guys, we're done for the night. I appreciate everybody that came and watch. I hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, you know I always keep it real. I always keep 100, and the people that come on here do the same thing. We don't mess around. We don't sugarcoat. We don't. We talk gaming and real gaming news. So I appreciate you coming. Everybody have a happy St. Patty's Day. And I appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Later.